Mbalula was addressing sort of like the ANC was there since they've got this thing of Lekhutra, so a lot of officials were there, and then they were talking about the soldier thing, the dying of the soldiers and stuff like that, weapons and all of that. Now, one of the things that me guys, I don't even care, when it comes to who's your favorite, who's not your favorite, which party do you like, which party do you don't like, and it's all about being biased, right? I'm not that type of a person, and I don't think I will ever be that type of a person. And the reason why, especially when it comes to politics, okay? Now, Mr. Mbalula says that those people who are busy speaking sort of like misinformation about the soldier thing and everything, they must stop, right? And if you think about it, what he actually says, and I think also Mrs. Mutsecha actually did say that this thing of the soldiers in, I think it's DRC Congo, it is something that usually happens, or it is something that has been happening. That means it is part of the government, Africa government, South Africa government, and other countries' government. That means if there is a war in a place, okay, in a country, they do have that thing of calling maybe South Africa to assist, okay, the people, to assist the people of that country. Unfortunately, if you are a soldier, you are under a command. Unfortunately, even if you don't want to go, you will have to go because you are under a command, right? And I definitely know that a police, not a, yeah, a police and a soldier, they do understand and know exactly what they are into when it comes to being a soldier and a police officer, or anything that has to do with policing. Now, Mbalula says these things they happen, which I do understand, because I think we've did had in the past, they would go to Africa and assist and everything, right? And then he says that, and also Mrs. Motsecha did say the same thing to say that casualties, they always happen in wars, and especially when it comes to other countries, they always happen. All right, that means this is not a new thing. And Mr. Mbalula, what he's trying to say to us is that you guys, you are you are making a fuss. Now, I do understand that people died. That one we must not take for granted, okay? There are people who died. But then they say to us that these things, they do happen, where people are in a war and then they get shot and then they die. It does happen. It's a soldier. That's what is expected sometimes, especially in a soldier carrier, or maybe let's say deployment. Okay, it's very, that is why it's not everyone who has to be a soldier. You gotta know that you are going to give everything. That means you know that any time is the time, and just like the police officers, any time is the time. So I do understand when they say that. And I think also the only thing that actually made this thing very worse is this thing of resources, the bullets, the weapons, that they didn't have weapons, they didn't have bullets and whatever. Malema making it very clear that, yeah, how can how can the soldiers go there without having the bullets? Hey, Mr. Malema can cause havoc, guys. So, I really don't know, guys, what do you think about this? And to all those who lost their loved ones, we say we say condolences. We are sorry, and we do appreciate the work that the guys are doing as soldiers, and stuff like that. And the only bad thing, Jay, is that these guys, they passed on, not for their country, but they passed on for other countries. That is the unfortunate part, that they pass on not for our country. And I do understand that one day it will happen to us and we will need them. So we really need to be very careful, guys, how we treat people and how we, react to people. And because in our country there's nothing happening, and then we think that maybe everything is going to be like this forever. There will be days, there will be years, there will be, times where, you know, things will turn around, and we might need their help, and all of that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please tell me, what do you think about that? And when do you think it is fair what Mr. Malima said, and also it is fair what Mrs. Mutsecha said? And unfortunately, I think as ministers, there's nothing they can do because they deployed, and what happened happened. That is it, And I am definitely sure, guys, that when these guys they join this thing of being a soldier, they tell them, listen, you are here, and you know that anytime is the time, and do you know that you might lose your life, anytime. Okay, so to be honest, again, guys, because I'm in South Africa, and I don't have a choice but to have a confidence in our soldiers, because otherwise, where would I trust? Where would I put my confidence into in terms of a country? I just have to put confidence, to my soldiers, to our soldiers, and say, if it was to happen that anything happens, they will stand for us and they will protect. It may not be easy, but so condolences. But yeah, I think sometimes I do understand that politics is politics, but I don't think that every time we need to be like this, and just push things in such a way that, because at the end of the day, we end up forgetting the people that have died, actually, and all of it. And chances are, guys, even though, let's just say maybe the weapons and everything, I really don't know about this thing of weapons, because one thing I know is that the politicians will always try to defend themselves, to make sure that they look good. Even if the weapons were not there, or maybe the bullets were not there, they will not say. I don't think they will come up front and say, yeah, there were not bullets. Yeah, they were not this. No. They will not say, because it will jeopardize their positions. Okay. Anyway, tell me, guys, what do you think? And hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video. You can tell me in the comments so that I can hear your opinion. Thank you for liking. As you were watching, you were liking, I'm hoping. Okay, guys, I am hoping. Right? Anyway, sharp, Afid.